Hey guys, Jamusomama here with another squad tutorial. This time, I'm showing new players how to get started in squad and what roles are best for beginners. I want to do more in-depth guides on each role, so the next tutorial is going to be an in-depth guide on the medic. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, please leave a like if you enjoyed and comment on how I can improve. Thank you. So you first launch squad. What you're gonna want to do is hop into training so you can get your settings and at least the know-how of how to play the game. This is going to explain it a lot better than I ever could. So you can either click the tutorial right here, or if you click the training tab, click inventory, and infantry training will help you a lot, and it's a really good tutorial. It takes less than 20 minutes. It says 20 minutes, but it's really less than 20. I recommend hopping into the helicopter tutorial once you have a good foothold in the game. Okay, heli pilot is really hard, and especially it makes it much harder if you don't know how to play the base game. So I would hold off on the pilot tutorial until you have a good understanding and at least played 25 to 50 hours in the game. That sounds like a lot, but it goes really quick in squad because the games are long. Okay, so now you played that, and now you want to hop into your game. Okay, go to server browser. This is going to be your traditional matchmaking. So this is how you're going to be able to find all the servers you can. So I recommend clicking the filters, do full servers, and queue separately. All this other stuff, like you don't want to have modded servers on confusing you. You don't want to have different versions. Just have queues and full servers. Once you have that, each number is going to be how many people are in the queue. So if you want to join immediately, go with 6696. It's going to fill up soon, or 9799. It's going to fill up. So, oh yes, and game modes. So these game modes are different. So RAAS is random, advanced, and secure. So these are going to be different points spawning throughout the map, and you have to cap the previous point to know where the next point is. And then eventually, you say that for this one, the Canadians and the insurgents are going to meet in the middle somewhere, okay? Or sorry, the Russians and the militia is going to meet in the middle for advanced and secure. Random, advanced, and secure. Invasion is attack and defend. So you're going to have an attacker and you're going to have a defender. The defenders are going to have a time to set up their defenses. They're going to know where all the points are, and they're going to set up their defenses. They're going to have a staging period. Then once the staging period's over, then the opposing team or the attackers are now able to attack the very first point. They only know where the first point is. And then once they cap that, they know where the next point is, so on and so on until you make it to the main base. Advanced and secure is just like random advanced and secure, except you know where all the points are. You know generally where the team, you're going to see the team and meet the team. Skirmish is just like advanced and secure, but it's on a much smaller scale. There's like 3 points, and those are the main game modes. Don't worry about the maps right now. You shouldn't really care because you don't even know the maps. So play every map and find out which one you like the most. And now we're gonna hop into some training. I'm gonna show you what roles are the best to play. So now you're in your first game, and there's going to be a continue and a click to join. Generally, you're just going to want to stay on the team that you're put, so it's just simple. You don't have to swap because sometimes it takes time to swap, so just join the team that you're on. And usually on the left here, you're going to have a bunch of squads. They're going to be labeled different things. Sometimes they're just labeled random things, but usually they're labeled infantry, heli, command. They're labeled what they're going to do. So I recommend trying to join a basic infantry squad. They should be labeled INF or just infantry. Join them, and what you want to do is start off with the rifleman. Is a great role to start out with. So first, I'm gonna go out with the role loadout. So each one of these roles have different loadouts, and you don't want to be stuck with iron sights. Okay, you want to get the most magnification as possible when you're first starting out, because it's gonna be really hard to see people, and I'll get into the settings after this as well. Now, once you pick what gun you like, so you're gonna like this. You're gonna like the gun with the most magnification. So let's click the ACOG, and you can see your roll loadout. If you click roll loadout, you can see what you're gonna get. So with the rifleman, you're gonna get an ammo bag. This is really helpful with medics for your squad lead. The medics need bandages, and the squad lead needs ammo for rally points, and it's gonna be really helpful for the lat and the hat, which is light anti-tank and heavy anti-tank. Now you're going to want to pick the rifleman with the ACOG or the red dot, and now you're going to want to find a spawn. So forward operating bases are one place that you're going to be able to spawn, but at the beginning of the game, you're going to want to spawn the main base, and you're going to want to spawn there. And ask your squad leader where you should spawn always, and when you should spawn. Don't spawn right away when you first join the game and join a squad. Sit calmly, wait. Your squad leader will be like, okay, go ahead and spawn in. We're gonna head here. You should know exactly where you guys should go and tell you where to go if you ask as well. Don't feel stupid to ask questions. Say you're new. Squad leaders and other players that have experience in the game are more than happy to walk you through it in the game in real time. So once you find a spawn, double click it or just click it once and click confirm spawn. So now you're in the game, and traditional FPS games, you're gonna want to turn the FOV the highest. But in this game, you're gonna want to keep it below 95. I keep mine at 90 because it's zoomed in, it's nice, and you can see people. If you want further settings and visual guides, I'll put an iCard right now up in the top right. I already made a video on that. So check out that video if you need help further with that. So now you use Rifleman for a bit, and you want to branch out to other kits. There are 2 other kits that you can use as a beginner, that I recommend to use as a beginner. Now that two are, and I'm going to teach you how to use the ammo crate as well. Click F, hold F. Don't, if you let go, it goes away. Hold F. For medics, you're going to want the command and support. And again, most magnification, medic. A medic is a great beginner role as well. You're generally going to be safe because you want to stay in the middle of your team, and you're going to be able to evaluate positions a lot more because you're playing a little bit safer of a game, because you're actually really important to your squad, because you have this medical kit right here. This medical kit saves lives, like a lot, because once you pick someone up, they're going to be really damaged, and if they even just get shot once, they're just going to get instantly down again. They're not going to have time to repair themselves. So repair them all the way up, and then they can get shot another 2 more times, and they're going to be bleeding, and then they can repair themselves and they can take care of themselves. The other kit is the automatic rifleman. The automatic rifleman is another great kit because it has tons of ammo, it's automatic, and again, you're going to be playing a more fire support kind of role, where you're going to be covering your teammates, and suppressive fire is a huge thing in this game, so it doesn't matter if you can't see the person, shoot through the window that he's at. It will keep his head down, and it will allow your guys to move. So now you're right here, and you want to set up the bipod, and you're in a good position. That is going to be done with C, okay? Just like that. I'm actually going to create a squad right now. And say your squad leader puts a fire support or fire team lead on you, and you don't know how to do it, and you're kind of scared, and you're an automatic rifleman, you don't know what to do. Hold T, and this is going to be what you see other than deploy rally point. You're going to see an attack order, defend order, move marker, construct, observe, and various marks here, okay? So say I want to mark this 100-meter tank right here, or IFV. You're going to want to put an observe marker and say, squad leader, I have whatever vehicle you're looking at or people you're looking at. Say I got people to my 216 on my observe right now. Your squad leader will either mark them or take some cover, press caps lock, right click, and you're going to be able to mark them yourselves, okay? I know it's going to be hard to tell what vehicles are which off the beginning, and that's why, again, I say training is awesome, because you can look at all those vehicles in depth. However, these are pretty self-explanatory. You don't have to put the exact, if you know what it is exactly there, you might as well put it there, but if you don't, just put infantry. People know that there's just general infantry there. For the logistics vehicles, you're going to want to kind of get them right if they're scout cars, because they have guns. If they're any of these, it's nice to tell if they're a logi, but it's not a big deal, okay? And there's also, you can also do your observes this way as well by pressing caps lock. So say if they're there, you can press observe, but it's always easier to look at them. Press T, observe. Okay, this is a really basic guide. I'm going to go into more in-depth guides on specific vehicles, specific roles, and I hope you guys enjoy this kind of tutorial content. If you do, please leave a like and comment on how I can improve this kind of content. For the next tutorials, and this is just a basic intro for if you just opened squad. So for the next tutorial, I'm going to actually start with the medic role, and I'm going to get some gameplay footage for you guys, show you what goes through my head in each situation, and how to play the medic, basically. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy.